I'm really good at purging, so it doesn't seem like I'm taking a lot out, but I do this 2 to 3 times a year, and it's a lot over time. One of my favorite pictures is what we did this last time we were down there. We got up and went to the beach right before the sunrise, and we just sat on the pier and watched the sunrise. This is gonna be the first time that I've done anything on the keto diet, like, outside of the house. Like, when I go to work and stuff, I just pack my meals. Like, we don't go out to eat and things like that because of me. I'm like, "It's too hard right now. There's too much temptation." I'm not gonna say this is not hard because it is very hard, and I'm so thirsty. Hey besties, today's video is a chaotic little mix of everything. I'm decluttering, organizing, and getting ready for my trip to South Carolina. You know those days when you start with one tiny little task and suddenly you're spiraling into a list of random things that you didn't plan on doing? Yeah, that's where we're at. I started with my nightstand, which, let's be honest, it was a disaster. I opened the drawer and I was smacked in the face with a wave of half used medicine bottles because I finally got my life together and bought a pill organizer. So I stashed everything away properly and moved on with my life. The next step was everyday cleaning, just trying to make my space feel fresh before I leave. And first of the month chores like washing the rugs, check. Was it necessary? Probably not. But did it feel productive? Absolutely. Everything was going fine until I wandered into my cabinets, and that was dangerous territory. Suddenly, I'm pulling out stuff that hasn't seen daylight since 2020, and if it doesn't fit my current life, it's out. Toss pile, donate pile. I'm not playing around. Bonus, I'm donating some of this stuff to the very people I'm about to see, so it's a win win, right? And then it was time to pack, which, let's be real, I can never do without it turning into a full blown mental reset. I can't just throw stuff in a bag. I have to deep clean, I have to purge, I have to spiritually realign. I need that trip to feel like a clean slate. And clutter just messes with that. If you can relate to that, drop a comment down below because I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. The outfits for the trip, like, I try to be realistic. Comfy clothes for the car, something cute for lounging around, and backup options because who knows what kind of mood I'll be in or what kind of spontaneous trip we're gonna take. So I even checked the weather like a functioning adult. Like, who is she? I knew there was a hurricane coming, but we just wanted to make sure. Somewhere between folding laundry and trying on swimsuits, spoiler alert, they did not fit. I started to think about this whole process isn't just about packing. It's like a seasonal reset. It's me shedding some of the old energy I've been carrying. And it's not just about the drawers that needed to be cleared out, it's about the brain declutter as well. Honestly, I've outgrown a lot lately, from old habits to clothes, routines, and even some expectations. And instead of holding on to the things out of guilt or nostalgia, I'm learning to let them go and trying to pack lighter, literally and emotionally. So that's my little ramble while I clean up my life before this trip. If you're doing your own version of a reset, I hope this gives you a little motivation to let go of what's not serving you anymore. Whether it's makeup or clothes or just mental junk, decluttering is weirdly healing and very satisfying. All right, back to the chaos. Thanks for hanging out with me while I try to get semi-ready for this trip. You're the real MVPs. And if you have any packing hacks or travel must-haves, drop them in the comments. I'm always down to over-prepare in style. Love y'all.
What? You gonna help me? You gonna help me? So, I was thinking, I'm going to South Carolina next weekend, or this coming up weekend. This is the weekend now, and then, you know, the fall, like coming up weekend. I don't ever know what to say with that. Anyways, I'm going to South Carolina, and I'm gonna see my mom and my aunt, and those are the first two people that I like to donate to. I always create like a donate pile. I let them go through it, see if they want anything. If they don't, I let my sister go through it, and then from there, I just kind of like, whatever, take it to Goodwill or whoever, you know, think might would need it or want something. And then depending on like some of the makeup and stuff, I let the teenage girls in my life have the makeup so that they can play with it and learn and whatever. So I was thinking, since I'm going down there this weekend, this weekend, coming up weekend, whatever it is, I want to go through my stuff a little bit, just because I'm starting to hoard and I don't ever want to hoard products. So I was thinking, create like a donation, and this is all my makeup that I'm like currently grabbing for and stuff. So yeah, I was thinking about just getting the pile ready, kind of divvying it up, like, is it gonna go to the teenage girls? Is it gonna go to my mom and my aunt? Like, who would get the most benefit out of it and stuff? So let's do that right now, because I have too much, and I like to purge my house like twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year, and it's just time. So I'm gonna start with the makeup. I just want to get rid of the stuff that I'm just not grabbing for. I will be using that stuff actually. I've already gone through this, but I'm just not wearing it. So let's get rid of it. I do like these pencils though. I honestly just forget that they're in here. Oh, I like this for my car. I will say, I definitely like these colors more than anything, and that's why I literally have so many, because I was like, let me buy them all, and then I just haven't been wearing them. So I do like to keep the glosses. I think I'm gonna definitely keep those. This one, you know what, it's not really my color, so let's put that in there. Like, you know when you look at stuff and you're like, oh, I think it's my color, and then you try it and you're like, it's really not? That's kind of where I'm at. And like I said, I'm just not reaching for this stuff. I just vacuumed in here. How is there already hair in here? So I think they would just have more use out of this stuff than I currently am. This is my color? I don't think so. Oh, I know that one for sure is my color. Oh, this is my favorite. I've had it for a minute. But this is my favorite one. It's by Afra, and it's called something unzipped. Gypsy unzipped maybe, or something. I don't know. It's rubbed off. And then this one I just love. I'm just gonna keep this just because it's Twisted Kisses. And you know, I went to a Kiss concert and it's kind of like funky like that. And actually this would be my color. So I think I'm just really not into these browns anymore. And those are suede. Oh, I really like this. This is my go-to. But I don't really think I'm into the suede matte lips anymore. I really do just like them shiny. So I'm gonna get rid of all of those, and I'm just going to keep these. Let's go through the mascaras, because I'm just collecting too many. These are all my keeps. You know what? I'm gonna try them again and get rid of the ones I don't like. That's what I've been doing. I have gotten rid of some of them. Definitely gonna keep this stuff. That's my sponges. Here is eye makeup that I don't even wear. So you know what? It's time. It is time. I think I'm gonna keep these. Actually, I want to start wearing those. And I'm almost out of highlighters, so I have this Ofra one. It's the highlighter Star Island. I'm so excited to use this. It's basically the same color as what I've been using, but yeah, it's so pretty. So I'm gonna start using that. And then this is the same as my coffee one that I use, but I can't seem to use all of that one. So it's like, should I keep this? And it's just like a little square. Like I don't even have anywhere to put that. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and give that to the girls. Oh, these I set down over here. So here's another chocolate one. I think I'm just gonna give it to them. That's actually broke. Purple. I love purple, and purple goes really good with my eye color or my hair color, but I just do not reach for it. And when I have this pretty gray charcoal color too, but I just don't think I'm wearing them. Well, I'm not wearing them. This one is like a bronzer. Yeah, this is a bronzer. I don't even know what's in here. And I'm going to keep this because you guys know I like this color. So I'm going to keep this one. And then, oh, I like this one. That color right there. So I'm going to keep that. And this is a blush. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one. And we're going to go through this one next. I'm going to get rid of this Tarte one because, well, I've been using it forever, but I just think it is too dark for me. And it's, you know, a little bit goes a long way. So I think a lighter color would suit me better. So I'm going to give the girls the Tarte. We're going to move to this one. So this is my everyday makeup. Oh, let's go through this real quick. Here is an eyeliner pod. I do like the pods occasionally. And I got rid of a bunch of eyeliner. Where did all my eyeliners go? I don't even remember. Because I had a ton of them. Did I get rid of them already? Oh, I put them in my makeup room. So, okay. I was like, I have a ton of eyeliners. But here's a pod, and you know what I'm thinking? I might just give it to them as well. You know, this is my all-time favorite. If I remember correctly, I wasn't too into this one, but I'll try it again just to make sure. And then here's like Benefit Anastasia Brow. So we're gonna keep those. All right, let's go through my everyday makeup. This setting spray, I tried it. We're just gonna shove it in there for now. I've been doing my makeup in my office, so I just been carrying this one and my skincare one back and forth from room to room, to be honest with you. So let's just casually dump this out, and then we're gonna put back everything that I need. You know, I keep this one and I keep using it. I really just don't like it, and I think that they would get better use out of it than me. I'm almost out of this one and almost out of this, so I'm gonna need new primers soon. Well, actually, I have primers in. I have like one primer. Where's that? Yeah, I have one primer. This one, so I'll use that. And then I'm gonna need some new primers. So if you can recommend primers that you love, let me know down in the comments so I can start looking into trying a few different ones, because that's what I really want, is a good primer. Because I didn't really love this one. Did I not? I can't remember. So I'm gonna leave that. This is a lip pencil, and see, here's another one that I have multiple of these because I really like them. And then I really like this. It's a concealer pen. Then I have an eyeliner. This is actually empty, I think. I've been using it, but I'm pretty sure it's empty. So let's switch. You know what? We'll put this one in my everyday and we'll try it. And we're gonna put that in the trash. And then concealer. See this? This is almost empty. So I love that. And then this one, like I said, I've been using. I do really like it. So we're gonna keep that in here. Let's put this blush in here, and then this highlighter still. And then you know what? Let's put one of these pods in here and start using it. Let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna put these back in here. So, huge change. Alright, I think I'm pretty much using all of this. Oh, here's the mascara that I'm currently wearing, but let's get rid of it. And let's try, you know, I've really liked this Tower one, so let's put that into the everyday makeup. I tried this from one of you guys. You asked me to try it and see how I liked it. I actually really liked it. So I'm gonna put that in there. For everyday makeup, I'm currently using the Laneige Cream Skin for daily toner. And then I'm still using this. And then I got the Tatcha Overnight. This is a neck cream. And then I have a BHA, and then, you know, my favorite eye cream. But let's put that in here because I'm currently using this one, the MZ Skin. And then that is a scrub. Face lotion is the Neogen, and then I'm still using the MZ Skin Hyaluronic Acid. This stuff is so expensive. MZ Skin is ridiculous, and if it wasn't for my subscription, I would never have this. I think it's a full-size bottle. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's so crazy. And this is glass. That's cool. But MZ Skin is a hit or miss for me. Sometimes some products I really love, some products I don't. So I think it just depends on, you know, what you're doing. So in here, I have a bunch of hair ties. Oh, this is so cute, and I never wear it, so let's get that. I wear these little scrunchies. Actually, I prefer them. I do have these. I hate them, honestly. So I don't know. I feel like you can never have too many, so I don't know if I want to give them away just yet, because they are getting worn out and they are breaking. I never, ever reach for big hair clips. Let's keep the clear ones just in case. So I use these all the time when I'm fixing my hair, and I'm gonna keep these two because they're two different sizes. So I'll kind of have one of each size, and I can pick and choose, but I hardly ever wear these. I go through like things where sometimes I'm like, this is all I wear for like 2 weeks, and then I won't touch them again for like 5 months to a year. All right, just my hair cutting scissors and some bobby pins. And then these are all my hair tools. I did go through them. Everyone suits a different need, so I do want to keep all of them. I have a straightener, a blow dry brush, a curling iron, and then I have a straightening brush, and I really like it. So that's it for this part. I think that's a good little bit. So let's go to the next bathroom and see what we can get rid of there. I honestly can't remember what's even in here, so that should be the first sign that I hardly ever come in here. There's like powder all in here. I don't know what it's from. Use a wipe. There we go. Let's organize this real quick. I like to keep wipes in every bathroom. And then here's a totally awesome book of useless information. So, you know, if you're in here without your phone, I got you. Some feminine products and spray, and then extra rolls of toilet paper. This is pretty much the standard for all my bathrooms, just because, you know, I don't want you to need to ask for anything. So if it's out in the open, you see it. Hi, baby. So here's my waxing stuff, going to keep that. I've recently had a shift in supplements. So yeah, come to find out, there's different types of magnesium. And I ordered the wrong type. So all of these magnesiums are the wrong one. This one is oxide, which, I mean, it helps stuff, right? But it just kind of helps things move and not for sleep. And so glycinate is the one that my doctor told me to get for sleep. So I'm going to give these to my sister for my nephews. And she's going to clear it with the doctor and stuff like that before she starts giving it to them. But just to make sure that they are, able to take it and stuff. I think that my nephews would be better with those. And then we just keep stock ibuprofen and Tylenol. And then here's just random prescription that is still good. So if we don't need all our prescription, like a lot of it's just painkillers, we are very much against painkillers, so we take them until we absolutely don't need them, and then we stop taking them and just like supplement with ibuprofen or something. Hi, baby. What you doing? Are you helping? He is very much of a help. Always in my way. Aren't you? So that's pretty much it. I mean, there's some cleaning stuff in here and the rest of my wax stuff. Okay, we're done. All right, so that is it in this bathroom. All right, let's go through my closet and see if there's anything in here that I want to keep or get rid of. I've got you so far away. I know you're not going to see too much of this, but I was going to bring stuff out because I'm also going to start packing. So I figured you could watch that part of it. Or I'm going to put together what I think I'm going to take. I'm going to casually go through my side and just things that I'm not reaching for. I'm really good at purging, so it doesn't seem like I'm taking a lot out, but I do this 2 to 3 times a year, and it's a lot over time. So that's why it's like, is she even getting rid of stuff? And I'm like, yeah, I am. Favorites, and I wear that all the time. It's now summertime, so I'm gonna start wearing that stuff. I think a lot of the clothes I'm gonna get rid of though are just gonna be, not that I don't like them, they're just not gonna fit like they used to, because they were for my bigger size. So I'm definitely getting some shirts like that. Like these 2 shirts, I'm on the brink of getting rid of them. And it hurts my feelings because I really like them. So, okay. When I'm gonna pack, I always take this as my sleep shirt. And I'm gonna take, I'll take both. My pajama pants and my shorts. Now I'm gonna leave my pajama pants here because it's probably gonna be hot down there. And then I'll pack like my shorts, and so if I need to, I'll just switch into them when I go into, the living room with like all my aunts and uncles and stuff, because I don't want them to see me in those shorts. That's why I always bring my pants, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bring my pants. So I need clothes to wear that are just comfortable and cute. These are my work stuff. I don't really like this shirt. I don't know, do I? I don't know. We'll keep it. It is a fairly new shirt, so I need to decide if I actually like it or not. Here's what I've come up with. I'm going to take this shirt because it's my favorite. So we're going to be down there Friday. We're leaving Friday and we're coming back Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and overnight, 2 nights, 3 days. So I need like 3 shirts technically. So let's do these 2 and
let's do this one. So it's my favorite. Okay. And then as far as pants go, take those off the hanger. I like to keep my empty hangers up here, and that way they're not scattered throughout, and it just makes life easier for me. Um, Over here I have like all my pants and stuff, and apparently a cat. Can I help you? So I'm going to take, let's take these just in case. I want like, in case we go to the winery, I want something extra cute for the winery. So let's take this and take this and this because I like to dress up for the winery a little bit. So these are like little capri pants and then just a cute little shirt. It's one of my work shirts. Okay. Good call. Good call. So I think I'm just going to pack these shorts, but I will pack these little capri pants just in case as well. I like to have longer stuff because, sometimes when you're just like sunburnt and you just want something like comfortable but that covers your skin. So I like to take longer pants to the beach. I'm going to be a lot of time in the pool, and then I'm also going to go to the beach as well. So I could take a pair of shorts. Do I want to take these or my favorites? Ooh, hard decision. Let's take my favorites. So jean shorts, and then I'll have the capris. Just in case we go to the winery, I can decide on the day of which ones I'm taking. That's the one thing I really love about going down there. Like, yes, I'm going to see my aunt and uncle. They were just here. And then I'm going to see my other uncle that's from Georgia. He's coming up. So that's fun. I haven't seen him since like Christmas. So it's been a few months. And I will record some while I'm down there, but it's also about family time. And I don't really record a bunch of family time. Ben and I are going to go to the beach. One of my favorite pictures is what we did this last time we were down there. We got up and went to the beach right before the sunrise. And we just sat on the pier and watched the sunrise. And we took some good little pictures of us and the sunrise and stuff, of course. But I will definitely be doing that again this year. And I told him, I said, that's one thing I want to do. And like, it sucks because last time we went, then I wasn't on my keto diet. And so I was able to, like, we got bagels and, some fun little breakfast and stuff we found. So my fiance's name's Ben, and we found a restaurant called Benjamin's, and it was a bagel shop. So yeah, we just went in there and just got a few different items and went to the pier and stuff. And so he said he wanted to hit that bakery up again, and I was like, yeah, that's totally fine. But I can't get anything. So that's another thing. This is going to be the first time that I've done anything on the keto diet, like, outside of the house. Like, when I go to work and stuff, I just pack my meals. Like, we don't go out to eat and things like that because of me. I'm like, it's too hard right now. There's too much temptation. I'm on a very strict keto, being on the medical side of it. And so, like, if I was on lazy keto, I would have so many more options. But right now, it is very hard. I had cravings for the first time last night, and I made strict keto cookie dough, which it's good. It's not the real thing, but it's good. It's just almond butter. It's a tablespoon of almond butter, a tablespoon of cream cheese, a splash of vanilla, and then I put some monk fruit in mine and some almond milk to thin it out. So it's very, very strict, but it's good. But, it's hard. I'm not going to say this is not hard because it is very hard. And I'm so thirsty. And I drank an Element earlier today. My breakfast is a big breakfast to get me through. It is lunchtime now, so I'm going to wrap this up soon. And right now I'm drinking lemonade. So it's lemon water. I put a little bit of monk fruit in it just to change it up a little bit.
and it has salt in it. You gotta up your salt. And I have been sweating like crazy. I don't know if you can see how shiny I am. And that's one reason I didn't even do my makeup because I am shiny. I brought all the stuff that I want to donate so far. Let me get my bathing suit basket. So I call this my bathing suit basket, but it's also an all-weather basket. Like I have scarves in here and I have swimsuits in here. Ooh, I hope my swimming suit still fits. I need to try this on because I was 50 pounds heavier and it was kind of big. So I need to try that because we don't need any mishaps. And this is my like little bathing suit cover t-shirt thing. So I'm gonna take that. I do have this swimsuit. In fact, let's go ahead and plan on taking that one. This one fits better. Even when I was 50 pounds heavier, it was like a little better, tighter fit per se. And then I have two bottoms for it, but it was more like I just had two bottoms and it kind of goes with it. So I'm gonna take the blue ones. But yeah, definitely gonna try that swimsuit on. And that will give me enough time to buy a new one if I need to, because I'm gonna try this one on too, but it's not my favorite, but that one was my favorite. Cats in boxes, I swear. So I'm gonna separate my donate stuff. I'm gonna put the stuff I'm gonna take to my aunt's house over here, and then the stuff that I'm gonna give the kids, I'm gonna leave in this basket. So I'm going to take those to my mom, see if she wants those. Actually, I think this whole basket's gonna be almost for my mom. Give those to the kids. I'm gonna clean this and then give it to the kids. And then actually all this makeup, except for the mascara, I'm going to give, and they love it. They watch my YouTube, so they're probably like, oh my gosh, she's talking about us. But the kids love it, and they're always like, when they come over, they're like, do you have any makeup? And I'm like, no, I don't purge every day. So yeah, that's perfect. I'll take this to my mom, and then I don't really have like any house decor and stuff. I do put house decor in with my to go or my to donate, but honestly, I do such a good job. And it's like impressive but weird at the same time. Let me try the swimsuits on and then let's go make lunch.